I also serve as the pastor of Allen Temple African Methodist Episcopal Church in the city of Atlanta. And so we have partnered as well with the VEO, that's the Veterans Empowerment Organization. And we have a parsonage, right? It little things like this, right? We have a parsonage. I wasn't living in the parsonage. I love everybody at Allen Temple African Methodist Episcopal Church, but it's a little difficult to live next door to the church. Amen, somebody. Um, and we just gonna tell the truth. And I would never stop working. I already work all the time, right? So I would never stop working. And so instead of just trying to renovate that house and get one family in it, we were able to give housing to people who were trying to transition off of the campus of Veterans Empowerment or of the VEO. And so they now are our residents in our parsonage, right? And there's so many people who may have there are lots of faith-based organizations who, especially Black churches that have parsonages, right? What are we doing with them? Are they still just sitting there? Are people really living in them? Are we trying to get a whole lot of money from it, or are we trying to really help people? Because one of the things that I really appreciate thus far, none of you have said, though I know it's important, none of you have said that your biggest barrier to something is really money, right? Because yeah, I'm not saying that money does not help. Somebody say amen. We appreciate every dime, every dollar, every penny, but it's the work. Sometimes we get so caught up in expecting that people are just coming to try to get interested in us and because of what we have, when we just do not realize that we really need to be trying to get interested in what they have and who they are and what capital they bring to the table. And then that begins a train. One of the quotes that we had from a webinar that we did during the pandemic. It was by Reverend Herbert Davis, and this was interesting. He said, "If you make the right connections and get started, and people see the right heart, you will keep being called and invited to new tables." I'm gonna say that again. If you make the right connection and you just get started, and people know your heart, they see your heart, not hear your heart, but they see your heart at work, your hands, your feet, getting down with folk, right? Then you'll keep being called and keep being invited to new tables.